Hi everyone. I'm so happy you're here with me today on the Easy English podcast. So let me ask you something. Have you ever told yourself, I wish I had started this earlier? Or maybe you see an online course or a YouTube tutorial and your first thought is, it's too late for me now. That little voice in your head, it whispers, you're too old. You're too slow. You should have done this in your 20s. Let's pause there, because today's episode is about telling that voice, you're wrong. I'm not too late. Why we feel too late. Let's understand where this feeling comes from. We live in a world that celebrates young success. Teenage entrepreneurs, 20-year-old influencers, makes us feel like we've missed the train. But here's the truth. Most people take time to figure things out. You might be 30, 40, or 60. You may have spent years raising a family, working full-time, or surviving hard days. And now, when life finally gives you a small window to focus on you, you hesitate. You say, I'm too behind. But guess what? The only real too late is never trying. You ever notice how learning feels exciting when we're kids, but somehow scary when we're adults? Why does that happen? As kids, we fall off our bikes, mess up our drawings, say the wrong word, and no one cares. But when we're grown, suddenly we feel like we must get it right the first time. We tell ourselves, I'm too behind now. I should have started 5 years ago. Let me ask you this. If you plant a tree today, do you expect it to be tall tomorrow? No, right? But it will grow. I remember when my uncle at 54 started learning how to write emails because he wanted to apply for jobs himself without asking anyone for help. He'd send test emails to me, sometimes with no subject line. He was so nervous. And now, he's running his small freelance gig online. He didn't wait to feel ready. He just started. And that's the first truth. You're never too old. You're just too afraid of looking new. Maybe you've scrolled social media and seen 22-year-olds launching businesses or teenagers speaking fluent English. And you thought, what's the point now? I'm already behind. I get it. That feeling of being late can be heavy. But let's flip that. What if, instead of comparing your start to someone else's middle, you compared your now to your never? Think about that. Isn't learning now better than never? Isn't a little progress better than staying stuck? You are not a racehorse. Life is not a competition. You're a human with your own journey, your own timing, your own story. Even if it takes longer, even if it's slower, that doesn't mean it's not worth it. The real win is not who finishes first, but who keeps moving forward. Let me tell you a little secret. You don't need confidence to start learning something new. You just need curiosity. Confidence comes after you've failed a few times. But curiosity? That's the gentle voice that says, I wonder if I could try this. We often avoid learning because we feel ashamed. Ashamed we don't know. Ashamed we're slow. Ashamed we didn't start sooner. But what if you let go of shame and picked up curiosity instead? Instead of saying, I should already know this, say, this is new to me. And that's okay. There's no shame in being new. New means growth. New means bravery. You're just starting a different chapter. Learning something new as an adult is not the same as when we were in school, right? Back then we had time. We had teachers. We had a routine. But now, life is full. Work, family, bills, stress, distractions. Sometimes you can barely finish your tea before it's cold, let alone sit and study a whole new skill. So how do you actually do it? Start with one clear why. Don't say, I want to learn English. Say, I want to speak English so I can talk to someone, or so I can get a better job, or so I can help my children with homework. That why will keep you going when things get hard. Don't start from zero. For example, if you know some English words, build from there. If you're good at listening, focus on listening tools. Use your strengths. You don't need to be perfect in everything. I know life didn't go exactly how you thought it would. Maybe you had to work instead of study. Maybe you took care of others and forgot about your own dreams. Maybe you were just trying to survive. But listen, your story isn't over yet. One chapter doesn't define the whole book. You can still learn. You can still change. You can still begin again. And one day you might look back and say, I thought I was too late, but really I was right on time. Thanks for spending this time with me today. If this episode touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear. It's never too late to learn something. You've got time. You've got courage. You've got this. I'll see you in the next episode.